Hello people, I am Jaby Koay, joined by KIRK.
Hello.
And we're looking at A Call to Spy, official trailer HDIFC Films, and this is directed by Lydia Dean Pilcher. It stars Sarah Megan Thomas, Stana Kadik, and Radhika Apte.
Yay!
And so we have a little bit of a description here, a descriptor for the film, if you will. As Great Britain's forces were stretched thin during World War II, Winston Churchill's Special Operations Executive, SOE, began to enlist women as spies.
Smart.
Their daunting mission, conduct sabotage and build a resistance. Spy mistress Vera Atkins, later the inspiration for Ian Fleming's Miss Moneypenny in the James Bond franchise, was the chief recruiter for the secret army. Atkins selected two unusual candidates, Virginia Hall, an American journalist from Baltimore hampered by a wooden leg, and Noor Inayat Khan, a wireless officer of Indian descent and avowed pacifist. Together they worked to undermine the Nazi regime in France. The courage, sacrifices, and grit of these three women helped quell the Nazi occupation and ultimately turn the tide of the war.
Awesome!
Single-handedly, one woman defeated the Nazis.
That's right, girl power. Let's do this.
Desperate for information about France. Churchill has asked us to create a secret army of spies.
I love her voice.
This is a rudimentary operation.
Women will be more inconspicuous.
Make sure they're pretty.
For you or for the Germans? I don't believe we've met. Virginia Hall. We could set her up as a journalist.
Good Lord, Vera, she has a wooden leg.
Would you suspect this girl's a spy? Rumor has it you are the best wireless operator in the Women's Auxiliary Air Force.
Signaling is like music, there is a rhythm to it. We're pacifist and they are teaching us to kill. They're training us to survive.
We need you as our first female field agent.
Don't be fooled. Common folks are becoming collaborators.
Acquire information, build resistance,
Akash,
and set France ablaze.
If you have any doubts, tell me now.
This feels dangerous.
we're here now. We've seen it through.
We've had no choice but to learn the hard way how to do this. Trial and a lot of error.
Come on, let's go.
Go now!
The Germans are locating our signals faster than anticipated.
We must keep trying.
Who is she? I'm going to ask one more time.
The Germans will stop at nothing till they find you.
We're not giving up. We're not giving up. You know we're here only for a short time. But what we do while we're here? Changes the course of the future.
Wow. Okay, woman spokesperson of the women of Jaby Koay of the channel.
I think that looks really cool. And of course, like, I'm so excited to see Radhika Apte in an English language film. Like, I don't know, it just feels nice. I don't know. It made me really happy to see her there, and I liked what she did with the accent. I thought she, did a really great job at kind of having that English. Yeah, it's like that English accent, but still with a nuance of
Hindi.
Her Hindi
Indian
accent, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I thought that was nice. It's very true to the period. I liked all the accents across the board, actually, because you're playing 1940s, so it's a different type of English accent than is what people talk in England. That doesn't even make sense. Like, hello, can I even speak English?
Words in English?
Yes, I speak
Country.
English. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
I know how to words.
Yeah. No, but there's this story, I didn't know about this, and I think that's a very interesting story to tell, is to kind of highlight women who were very brave, because you get that sense. Anytime you're a spy, whether you're a man or a woman, it's like just insanely terrifying that you're gonna get found out. But I almost feel like because of the time period, being a woman who would step up to the plate like that and take that risk is very out of the ordinary. And to highlight these women who we don't really know about, and just spies in general, you know, like even Argo.
Sure.
That was something that was classified, and to have these stories come to light and be able to know about the incredibly courageous people who put their lives on the line in order to try and end that war or any other wars in the world is a story worth hearing about, I think.
I agree. Summer of 2020 seems to be the first women's series. Netflix has that movie coming out.
Which one? Oh, the Gunjan Saxena.
Gunjan Saxena, yeah.
Gunjan Saxena.
That one. Earlier today we saw the Stunt Women trailer, and it talks about the first stunt women in that trailer, in that movie, in that documentary. And then here you got this. And now we just need Amelia Earhart and the first lady who was in space. I don't know her name though, so.
Well, see, that's why we need that movie, because we need to know these women's names.
Blanche Armstrong. I don't know her name. Jesus, I don't know everything. Setting aside the political aspects of bringing this story to light, and let's talk about the filmmaking and whatnot of it, yeah? The way it's shot feels similar, or not too dissimilar, from the Winston Churchill film with Gary Oldman. The look of it and everything, I mean, it's England, right? So I guess it would feel similar.
Same time period.
But the way it's shot is kept simple. It's nothing fancy, it's just telling the story. And I think in that regard, it's very English. It's just like, outside of Guy Ritchie, I don't know of any English filmmakers who are like known for being wild.
Ridley Scott?
Ridley Scott is, yes. And Tony Scott. But outside of those three, not too many English filmmakers.
Oh, what about Matthew Vaughn?
He's just basically Guy Ritchie 2.0, so he doesn't count. Stop it. Stop correcting me.
Okay.
All I'm trying to say is, it's very English and proper in the way that it's conducted, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially like being the time period that it is, you do get that very stiff upper lip.
Exactly.
English feel.
Now that might have a lot to do with its budget. I mean, this isn't like, you know, a box office smasher or anything like that.
Nope.
It smashes this way. This is collect, this is smash, smack back, bitch slap.
Bitch slap.
It's not a box office bitch slap, you know? But it's an interesting story, and it's one of those stories that's perfect for like the fall season. I do hope that this is not just a good film, but a film that gets recognized for the story it's telling that you were, you know, going off on a tirade about. And the actress, of course, Radhika Apte, it's like just giving her more and more of a platform because she's such a good actress. I was like a little bit confused for half a second because it's IFC Films, but there was a part of my brain going, oh wait, it's so great that Netflix is doing this. Because it's Radhika Apte.
Right? It's like, she's on contract with Netflix, right? Like they just pay her a monthly stipend and she just makes movies for Netflix only.
She secretly got married to Netflix last year and just never told anybody.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's cool to tell that story, and it's not as risky today as it used to be, but it's still nice nonetheless to focus on a non-white character. Even though she wasn't like front and center of the trailer, she was still a very prominent figure in the trailer. Like she's still a very much an important aspect of the movie.
And to give the real woman, Noor, the recognition that she deserves as well for stepping up. I'm assuming that she's like a British Indian to do her part for the war effort. And as did all of those women. Like an American journalist too, coming there and doing her thing, like.
Sorry, we're also in a battlefield right now, if you can't hear that. But
explosions.
It does, I mean, okay, we have like praised this thing to death, okay? So let's set that aside.
Okay.
It's kind of hilarious that they chose a lady with a wooden leg.
No, that's super smart.
I
agree.
But it's just kind of funny. It's like, of all the people you could have picked, you picked a lady with a wooden leg.
Yeah, but are you gonna suspect her? Plus she can hide stuff in the leg.
I know she can hide stuff in the leg, but if I was a Nazi spy, that's the first thing I'd look at. Show me the leg. I want to see what booze you've got in there. What food are you keeping inside?
I don't know.
The hollow leg. That's the joke.
Hollow leg. Yeah, that's what I say when I go to a buffet. But buffets are dead now because of COVID. But
I thought it was because you ate them all.
No, but I do. I always say like, oh, I came ready. I came with my hollow leg because I'll eat all the food and then it's gonna go in my leg too.
Yeah, I agree with you. That is very, very smart. But then they show you how, I'm just thinking of Friends, that's why the wooden leg thing. Like, you guys who are Friends fans know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they show that scene in the mountains, if I'm not mistaken, where like her leg kind of snaps on her or something like that.
Oh, I missed that.
It was, well, she's struggling and it hurts. The point is that she's hurting at some point. These characters are going through some shit.
They
some real
are.
shit.
Even the whole thing with Noor Inayat Khan, she's a pacifist, right? So they have to go through this training and have to have the ability to defend themselves or potentially to kill someone. It's kind of like that movie with Andrew Garfield.
Shut up! I was gonna make a joke and you stole it! You stole it!
Whoa.
Oh my god. Why would you even? You stole my joke. That's all. Go ahead.
What was the movie called again? Ridgeback Mountain? Hacksaw Ridge, that's what it was.
I don't know, Achara.
Yeah.
You just keep yapping and yapping. I wanted to say a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tell me your joke.
It's too late now. There's no room.
You've like hyped it up now. Just tell the goddamn joke.
Do you think Radhika Apte consulted Andrew Garfield for this movie?